Now, hearing is an interesting case because research over the last 25 or 30 years has shown that babies, not only can they hear quite well, but they're born with specific preferences for what they prefer to listen to. I'll show you in a little while how we do these experiments. But we know that from the time they're born, babies have a preference for human sounds. They like heartbeats, they like human voices as opposed to other kinds of natural sounds, and specifically, they prefer their mother's voice to any other woman's voice. This is a really interesting fact because it changes the way we think about nature and nurture. The historic view is that nature is sort of like everything that happens before you're born, your genetic predispositions, and nurture happens from the time of birth when the environment starts to write on the blank slate, the learning that begins to occur once you're born. But if babies are born with a preference for a specific woman's voice, it's unlikely that genetics has something to do with it. Where has that come about? It's come about through learning in utero. So now we know that nurture actually begins before birth, which means that nice clean line that the philosophers had between nature and nurture now becomes blurred. Now we have to start thinking about what source of sensory input does a fetus have and how does that impact upon their development.